Hello and welcome to the ZSS on the Cars Lane Cup Series YouTube channel, and today we are racing at Old Spice again. And last time we raced here, Austin Johns won the race, and as you can see, he's starting up front right here. A little bit outside the top 10. Now, as you can see, the two drivers up here, they DNF'd last week, so pretty ironic they're both up here in this race, which is kind of cool. So, but yeah, this probably gonna make points very tight coming into Armour Digital Super Speedway next week, and well, it depends on how they finish here, and it'll be 10 laps, and you can see No Limit Phil starting on pole now. I do want to point out that he did leave the server, so his late ratings are lowered, and yeah, that's something. But we'll start the engines in just a bit. Of course, last week winner, Weave Gonzalez, he's a playoff driver. And I must remind you, he's not locked in, just kind of starting mid-pack along with all the other playoff drivers. Only Austin Johns, Bird, and Lethal Mourner are up here, and Lethal Mourner and Bird need points. They're 0 right now. Austin Johns, he's on the plus side, and I think today will be a good run for him. He'll likely be in the championship for, so that's interesting. But Yoiko is also just a few points from being locked in. So.
Drivers, start your engines!
Now, Weave Gonzalez, playoff driver. Oh, and tragedy for our pole sitter in the 09. Started pole, engine problems. And he's not in the series, so no loss really, but yeah, this has happened to one other driver in the Cars Lane Cup series. And that just took out 55, who also left the series, so yeah, that's just causing a mess for those guys. He should be able to get the car back on and stuff, but I believe either Nathan Aguilon or Nimrod's going to start up front here. Green flag in the air. Nathan Aguilon on the 31 is going to take the lead. Non-playoff driver 09's back there smoking. So hopefully he'll make it to where he needs to go. Bird there, he's fighting for third. He wants to get every point he can get right now. He's going to fight Nimrod real hard here. Nimrod been playing around in Bird. Yeah, he'll get up to second. And Jeff Sinclair also battling back there for drift racing. This is a 10-lap race, so Nathan Aguilon getting some well-run laps here. Yeah, Bird in second, and Nimrod in third. Start off our first lap. Oh, Jeff Sinclair, who's going to get real tight there in the 68. You see some drivers shuffling back there. Jason Cooper making some moves. Let's go to the 54 Yoiko real quick. Kind of back there, but again, locked, almost way ahead in points. Not quite locked in, but I mean, I'm going to be honest, I would say 85, but it really depends on how everyone else does. And depending on how everyone else does next week, she could get locked in. Right now battling Barney Thrush III, who is currently 3 points to the good ahead of Omanessa, who is behind this. So Omanessa, currently, he needs to be running ahead of these guys, but currently getting passed by Fox Kozart. But he's just not getting the stuff he needs to do that, which is it's just unfortunate. And Weave Gonzalez, he won that race because Yoiko led so many laps. That's why Yoiko is so far ahead with 77 points just from Orlando. I'd say 85 to lock in. Oh, no problems. That did involve Jason Cooper. Let's pause real quick. take a look at what happened here. I don't know. Exo is just running with, yeah, just, Jason Cooper, playoff driver, running hard, trying to get a good run. This is not going to help him at all. He's going to tap the 2. It's going to send him up the track, and then I think everyone else avoids that pretty good. So yeah, they're just, yeah, that's going to put him way far back, out of contention likely for any good finish whatsoever. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, I don't think, yeah, he's even got a little bit of bumper damage. I think currently is Nathan Aguilar still leading, but I think currently the championship 4 that are right now, or round 8 right now, is going to stay where it's at for the time being. Really have to go into Armory Digital to know for sure. And then with Lethal Mourner and Bird up here running top 10 right now. Actually, Lethal Mourner, he's not top 10. He is 11th, so he's just outside the top 10. And then Austin Johns, he's up here already kind of ahead in points, not too far. And then, of course, Bird in second. Wouldn't surprise me if he had a late race run, maybe try to go for the lead on Nathan Aguilar for, I believe Nathan Aguilar's on Orbit Racing, so we're about to pass the halfway mark, so Nathan Aguilar getting some good points for season standing, which is good for him. So he is the highest rating of the playoff drivers. He DNF'd last week, he and Lethal Mourner, so good run for them today. They just need to keep it up, and maybe they'll have enough at Armory Digital to get a run to the win, or run to the championship 4. This is the really best solid race chance you have at making the next round. And we've had maybe one incident, but it wasn't really a big incident. It wasn't enough for a caution. That was the 11 of Jason Cooper. And, you know, it was unfortunate that both No Limit Phil had that engine problem on the start, and you know that happened to Crimson.exe in the Cup Series, in the Cars on Cup Series a few months ago, and he ran the 55 in the wall. Both of them are out of the race with camshaft issues, so they will not be competing in this race anymore today. So, yeah, Nathan Aguilar just leading his life away, just getting as much laps as he can, doing good. It's basically the summed up of it. Lead all 10 laps. I believe that would be, let's see, I believe it would be 50 points towards his standings, addition to if he wins the race, which would be 100 points, plus what he has now if he wins the race and leads these last few laps. So that's something to look at. What the heck was that? Just heard something weird. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of Toyotas right here. We got, 26 getting loose there with Zevel. But yeah, a lot of Toyotas. Yeah, really not much to cover here, but again, these guys, it's really crucial points. And Bird, he needs to lead laps, and unfortunately, he's just not got the stuff to do it right now, and he's trying. And he could get a last lap run, try to catch that 31, gain a few extra points, but at the end of the day, that 31 has led 40 points worth of laps just so far this race. Nathan Aguilar, and you know, he really got a good start, got a good jump. I'm not sure how the game wanted to start that, considering that the 09 had that engine problem, but we've seen something similar when Crimson.exe had his issue, so I guess it's a fair thing, so that's good. So, 1 lap to go here at Old Spice. Just go to make sure no one's... Kazo's got some issues. Well, we got some time, so we'll look on that after we finish this race. I don't know what happened to Kazo, but he won a couple weeks ago at Sawmill. Yeah, that's unfortunate for him. I don't know quite what happened to him, but we'll take a look at it after this, no doubt. But Nathan Aguilon, he's had a pretty decent season. He's always been playing with the cut line, so if this were before the playoffs, I think this probably would have put him in, but unfortunately didn't have enough time. And overall a good season. He's going to come around and get his first career ZSS win. Congratulations to him. And Lethal Mourner just outside the top 10. You see him wiggle back there. But yeah, Bird, come see your Bernie Thresher versus Omanessa, and he'll finish pretty good distance ahead of Omanessa. So he'll gain points on Omanessa playoff standings. I don't know where he'll be against Bird, but I imagine he'd do pretty good. So, but before we get too focused, I seen Kazo was 2 laps down. See if we can't figure out what happened then. So we're gonna look this lap. We've seen a couple laps ago that Casey Cooper was ahead, and then no one was in front of him. This could be why. Maybe Kazo ran into him or something. Or maybe Kazo just had a problem with pit road, maybe? Okay, still on the racetrack here. Oh yeah, he has engine troubles. Yeah, I've seen him slowing down, and yeah, that's why they were doing that. Yeah, very unfortunate for Kazo. Engine troubles taking him out of the race. Camshaft, 3 drivers in one race with camshaft issues. One of them, I'm sure, MJ Gamer, he was involved because he was putting the pit wall, but man, that was something. But yeah, Kazo only one of those that were actually a full-time driver. But yeah, congratulations on Nathan Aguilon winning. As soon as you play after a Bird, he will have a 42-point gain. And I don't know exactly where he'll be at in points, but I'll be updating that Thursday. And we'll see where he's at coming into Army Digital Super Speedway. And after that race next week, we'll start Championship 4, and then we'll go do that race and end the season. So, yeah. But yep, next week, Army Digital Super Speedway night.